I got the visa, yep. Do I have to go over there and get it stamped or anything before we go out?
I'm at the border, about to cross from South Africa into Zimbabwe. I'm filming secretly because the government of President Robert Mugabe doesn't want the world to know about his country's economic collapse. To be caught filming or working as a journalist is to risk jail. Anyone seen helping me faces an even lengthier prison sentence, so I'm posing as a member of a church group until I know it's safe enough to say otherwise. These cars are lined up outside a petrol station.
So it's very bad. I suppose that's the only garage looking the size of the city, looking the vehicles that you see moving around. They are not all of them getting fuel from this garage.
The supermarkets I visit throughout Zimbabwe's southwest all have one thing in common: virtually nothing for sale. Some shops are open, many no longer bother.
Hello. What have you got today?
Today there's nothing. So we don't know what's happening. It's now a day when you wake up and say, what's coming in?
He's just saying nothing has come in today.
It's only these rolls. Bread rolls.
Okay.
These bread rolls are amongst the few baked today. So few, they never even make it to the shelves inside the store.
When was the last time you had bread?
Yeah.
When was the last time we had bread?
I think a month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah. This has been one of our busiest shops.
Yeah.
Providing services into the community that I come from.
Yeah.
So you can see, and this has been the hope of getting everything you wanted. But now you can't.
These are the motorbikers, known on the street as the motorizados. Each week, hundreds of them race through central Caracas. This loud show of force is to remind all Venezuelans that the Bolivarian Revolution and its president, Hugo Chavez, are here to stay.
Los motorizados que hay por donde yo vivo es para intimidar a las personas, para que las personas no salgan a protestar por lo que no están de acuerdo con la nueva reforma que hay.
Le dice que vamos a tomar las calles y le vamos a dar palo para que respeten.
These social militias are made up of Venezuelans who are desperate that their country does not return them to economic exclusion and repression. But their methods are not to everyone's taste. Venezuela is a politically polarised nation where coherent dialogue between government and opposition is non-existent.
When Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, preached 2,500 years ago that life was nothing but a continuous cycle of suffering, he would not have expected Burma's generals to take him quite so literally. Not for the first time, monks are now taking on the generals. Since Buddhism is fundamentally based on non-violence, there are few weapons available to the monks in their standoff. During the most recent protests, monks were chanting not anti-government slogans, but reciting the Metta Sutta, a Buddhist mantra to spread loving kindness to all, including one's enemies. "67-year-old Uwizana is nicknamed the Rambo monk, since in his earlier days he used to roam frontline areas with a pistol. During the 1970s, the Rambo monk was jailed for 4 years for his association with rebel Buddhist groups. Once out, he fled to the border, where he continues to help coordinate an underground campaign against the regime. Buddhism preaches non-violence, so as a monk, how far can you go to confront this regime? Were there any stories or teachings of the Buddha where he can justify action against harsh rulers?
When the Indians of the Guarani tribe go hunting, they are away for a long time. Their weapons are still the same as those used by their forefathers hundreds of years ago, but only the forest has changed. Slowly but surely, it has shrunk. Nowadays, there is only one plant which is allowed to spread: eucalyptus. The wood industry is doing well. The trees provide the needs required by the growing hunger for paper and toiletry products. They process the tree's cellulose into tissues and toilet paper. This business with the forest is being loudly contested. About 6,000 Indios from the Guarani and Tupiniquim tribes have declared war on what they call the Green Desert. The Indios claim that Arikras stole the land from them and destroyed the rainforest. No compensation was ever paid out.
Isso é para nós recuperar.
This is a fight for the recovery of our territory. It is important that everyone here get their walking. It's a sign of war. It gives us courage to fight for our land. According to traditions handed down from our ancestors, we know that this has always been our land. Whatever surveys claim about ownership rights is irrelevant. Those who understand our people also understand that we have to fight for this land because it is the birthplace of our culture.
कि हम लोग बाढ़ में बारिश बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ, महीना 20 दिन बाद पहले हुआ। अभी भी आदमी का स्टाइल सही अपना घर में भी नहीं किया बिना आदमी के, हर चीज़ के डर रहता है। आदमी तकलीफ उठाया, दशा उठाया, बाल बच्चा को किसी तरह बचाया आदमी, बच्चा लोग के। छोटा बच्चा हमार एने ओने हम रख देले बानी पानी के वजह से कि हाँ दूध धस जाए, कहीं गिर जाए, सांप बिच्छू काट ली। दुख बीमारी हर चीज देखे के बाद आदमी के वही में आई पानी से हर तरह से बीमारी बा आदमी के। आ ऊपर वाला मानते नहीं कि ऊपर के पानी बरसल मानते नहीं कि आदमी के। राजे के पापा हम क्या लिखे कमाई धमाई सब बंदी है, हम लोग हम कमा नहीं रहे हैं। हम कहाँ जाएंगे बच्चे से छोटा छोटा लेकर हम।